One book that I remember very vividly was Richard Adams' Watership Down. And my aunt first told me about this when I was probably 11 or so. And she would talk about it and just say what a good book it was, but that I was too young to read it. Now, normally, I was reading everything. I mean, my parents had no idea what I was reading. I had gone through all the children's books, gone through teen books. I was reading Stephen King by that point. But I was a whole lot more worried about my parents finding out that I was reading books above me. So this particular one, as much as I wanted to read it, I was afraid that if somebody found out before they said I was old enough to read it. So I had surgery when I was about 12, and she brought it in. And she had hyped it up so much that I was terrified of reading it. I thought, what if I don't like it after she has said how wonderful this is, and I've spent all this time waiting to read it. Read it and loved it. And I've gone back to that book since several times. And I find that the older I get, the more I read into it. But not only was it such a great story, because when she first told me and she said, it's about rabbits, but you're not old enough to read it, I thought, I am too old to be reading books on, rabbits. What is this? But it really showed me how fantasy books can work on so many levels. That as a 12-year-old, I could read it and get a great story from it. As a teenager or a young adult, I could read it again and see a lot of political and social messages in it. And it helped me with my own writing to know that, fantasy isn't just kids' stuff.